So I made my first video, and how many views I get doesn't bother me. It's all about the message that I'm trying to push out, and that's positivity. And with this channel, I'm going to stick to certain topics just about every day, things that we normally don't like to talk about. So today we're going to talk about the past and how the past shapes. I have no degree in stuff like this. I'm not going to say I'm a professor or anything like that. I'm not. But I talk from real life experiences, just like most of the people here on YouTube do. But for me, I'm going to keep it really, really personal. And I don't mind that. As I mentioned before, time is what matters. So the time you spent doing nothing, you could have been making a difference. Who knows? You could have been talented at doing something. You may have been encouraged by somebody else to do nothing. Or somebody has changed your perception on what life is and stopped you from being the next, rocket scientist or doctor. You could have been the next physicist. You could have been the next professor that helps in a classroom to change somebody's life. Who knows what you could have been, But where you're at now, and think about it. Are you happy? If you're happy, then fine. You can continue listening to this message, which I hope you do, because maybe this will help you speak to someone who in your life isn't happy. Someone that you may have seen take the wrong path or the path that you think may have been wrong. Talk to them. Like, hey, guy, remember those dreams you had? Remember those things we used to write down or those things we used to talk about? Why aren't you doing them? Say it's with the sense of heart that you want them to be happy. Because the happier they are, the happier you'll be, because you won't be going back home saying, man, that guy could have been something. He had the talent. He could have done this. He could have done that. So make it your point to help him. Because if you're already happy at what you're doing, go to the next person to make them happy. Why not? Why do we have to be in a world where we have to put other people down? Point them in the right direction. Get them a book or get them something that can influence them to go in a different direction that you hope for them to. But some people just need that little encouragement from somewhere. They may not be getting it from home or family or loved ones. Maybe you're that person that changes their lives, but you never know till you try. So what can we do to better off somebody? What can we do to help the next person? If you see them struggling, ask them do they need a hand? That's all it takes. That's all it takes, man. You never know what they went through, which is part of their past. And they don't know what you went through. So because of that, you don't know how much they're probably struggling to get to where they want to be. And maybe just a little encouragement could be that. You need to be able to accept what you've done, accept who you were, in order to understand who you are and where you want to be. Understanding your past, accepting it. Don't regret it. Don't hate it. It was a learning experience for you. It made you who you are. Now, because of that, you may have gone to bumps in the road. That's fine. That's part of life. It made you someone special. It may not be the person that you want to be, but then fix it. What I'm doing here doesn't make you realize, hey, just take that step. Then maybe it's someone in your life. Maybe it's someone that you care about. Ask them, like, hey, what do you think about this idea? That's what I did before I started this channel. I asked people around me, what do you think about my ideas? And you know what? I'm lucky enough to have those people who are encouraging enough to say, go for it, go do it. And maybe this is what you need. Maybe you just need that person to say, hey, do it, man. Just go do it. Do what makes you happy. Do what you love. I enjoy helping people. It's something I'm good at. Help everyone I possibly can. And that just starts off here. So we got to keep going in the right direction. In order to do that, you got to know where you've been. I know I sound repetitive to this video, but it's to really strike a chord with you so you understand. You got to accept what you've done. You got to accept all those things in order to move forward. In order to
to get to where you want to be, to that happy place. And that's where I'm trying to do. And I want to help you get there.
So the overall message for today is basically for you to understand where you've been, where you are, and how can you use what you're doing now to get where you want to be. That's the purpose of this channel. It's for us to build each other up. This is all for us. It's not about all the negativity. It's about being positive for one another. If you're here to hate, if you're here to bash, figure out why you're doing it. Is it because you just enjoy seeing people feel worse? I mean, find it deep down inside and understand, why do you feel the need to bring other people down? Is it because there's something that you're going through? And if it is, let's talk about it. That's what this is for. That's what this channel is about. So I'm going to end today with the goal and the focus for today. And that's focus on being happy and do what you love doing. Thank you for watching. Again, if you want to, haven't subscribed over here, and keep